Welcome back to the last act of the pilot of the Blacklist. And I will continue reading. But first, what happened in the other acts? Raymond Reddington turns himself in to the FBI, and he's on one of the most wanted in the US. And he wants to speak only with Elizabeth Keane, who is a new profiler, and she's gonna get to her first day at work. And he wants to speak only with her, and everyone's like, why? Why does he want to speak with only her? She's like, what's their connection? And she gets to know that there's a criminal, Samani, he got into the country. He's gonna take a general's daughter, so they rushes to that girl's school, but she's taken. And everyone's asking Reddington, is she dead? Why haven't they made any commands? They haven't heard everything from the abductors. Liz figures out that Samani wants to revenge because the general is behind why Samani's family was killed. But Liz needs to go home, take a shower, and she finds her husband beaten by Samani. And Samani wants to know, what do you know? So she needs to decide, is she gonna take Samani or she's gonna save her husband's life? And she calls 911 to help her husband. In the next act, she wants to know why has Samani been there, and she stabs him in his neck to find out with a pen. So he ends up in the hospital, and she says that he tried to kill himself, and she's being off the case for now because they think she needs to go home because this is getting very intense for her. I guess she goes back to the hospital because she can't stay at home just waiting for anything to happen. I mean, her husband is almost dying or might die. She wants to talk to Reddington because he only wants to talk to her, so she wants to know more stuff. She wants 10 minutes. Let's read. She finds out Reddington is gone, and Reddington goes to see Samani, and that's where the fourth act ends. Let's keep on reading. It's very intense. It's very fun. So let's go. Act 5. Interior Onion Station. Same. Samani sits with Red, genuinely humbled. Samani, face to face. What an honor, Red. I felt it was important to handle these final details myself. Red hands Samani a passport and travel documents. Red. How did things go with Agent Keane? Samani. Paid her a visit like you said, asked. Red. And Tom, the husband? What? Reddington once wanted him to pay their visit? Samani. Like you asked, small price to pay for getting me out of the country. I mean, I just realized I don't remember that much at all of the first episode. I didn't watch it for a long time, and like the last act, I had like, did she actually stab Reddington? And I just went into the to Netflix and watched, like, skipped past forward and like watched that part, and it was true, she did. And I can't remember, I had forgotten. And now this. Interior, Walter Red Medical Center, same. The hospital is in lockdown. FBI response teams are in full force. Wrestler hangs up his phone, turns to Cooper. Wrestler, you do realize this is exactly what he wanted. To get here, where security is weak, we played right into his hand. Liz, why escape? He just surrendered. That's exactly my question. Like, why? Wrestler, who knows? This guy has a plan and he's played us at every turn. You bet. A breathless tech burst into the room, chest heaving. Tech, we were able to remotely reactivate the ship. He's at Columbus Circle. Cooper, my God, Union Station. Liz, wait, no. If Red pulled the ship, he would have destroyed. Cooper, I need to stay here. Liz, Red is smarter than this. The agents race out, leaving Liz as we jump back to Interior Onion Station. Same. Red sits with Samani, inspecting his eyes. Red, where does he have big plans? Samani shrugs. Red, tell me one thing. The general's daughter, why take such a risk? Samani, this is about so much more than one child. It's about the children, all of them. The ones who will grow up with my memory living inside them, as I have lived with the memory your country gave me. Samani holds his chest. swallows breath. He reaches into his jacket and removes his pocket-sized container of pills. As he takes one out, places it on his tongue. Samani. I'm giving their plague back to them, giving it to their children. In 60 years, they will be talking about this day, about my legacy, Red. We should all be so fortunate. Red stands as FBI agents storm the rotunda. Ressler leads the charge, pushing through the crowd. In his earpiece, he's guided by Tech in surveillance van, but when he arrives at the table, Red and Samani are gone. Tech, off screen. Up ahead, 50 yards. Ressler moves towards Red. Toward the trains, Red quickly opens his phone and dials at the intercut with Liz inside Red's hospital room. Her cell rings. Liz answers. Red, off screen. There's a wrinkle. Samani wants more than a general's daughter. Red, perplex. Red, where are? How do you... She steps away from the room, away from the police. Red, off screen. He's after children. Liz. You son of a bitch. If you think I'm not gonna hunt you down and... Red, off screen. We don't have time. I need you to set aside your anger. Listen to me. I think between the two of us, there may be an answer. Liz bursts through the doors and steps outside the hospital. Scans the parking lot, eyes searching, halfway expecting to find Red watching her. Red, off screen. I need you to tell me what Samani said. Think back. What happened in your house? What did you see? Liz tries to remember, her world spinning. Liz. He asked about the girl and about the chemist. Images flip through Liz's memory. That's a nice way to, like, I want things to flash on the screen fast. And just write it like that. We see flashes of the confrontation, of Samantha telling Tom. Red, off screen. What did you see at your house? Did this assault of memories take Liz to? Interior Liz brownstone flashback. Or remember Samantha standing over Tom. He opens his container of pills and places one on his tongue. As he does, we see the penny-sized tattoo on the back of Samantha's hand. I knew the tattoo was going to be important, because you won't describe a tattoo like that and not have it mean something. Liz, there was a tattoo. It's a silhouette of sunburst, jagged rays reaching out from the center, violently weeping about Red, off screen. Samani is Serbian Orthodox. He wouldn't tattoo himself, but the modification is that this desecration. Liz, off screen. I know where I saw this mark. I have seen it before. Red, it wasn't a tattoo. Only this present. As she wrestles with the memory, thinking back. Red, off screen. Where did you see it, Lizzie? Interior Liz brownstone flashback. Liz remembers her frantic morning. Being late. Tom holding the two tourist brochures from his field trip. Tom. Air and Space or the National Zoo. Liz flicks the zoo brochure. We see the same sunburst image in the brochure. The logo for the Smithsonian's National Zoo. Liz, it wasn't that too, really. It was a stamp. Back to Liz present. He's gonna bomb the National Zoo. I think if he's gonna bomb the National Zoo, how stupid of him to have like a stamp of the place. Like, how convenient for the police, and how not to think it through as a criminal. It's good that criminals are not always that smart, but then there again there's Reddington. He's super smart. So interior Onion Station, same. Ressler shouted through Red through the station, but as the train pulls away, Ressler sees the platform is empty. Ressler, where did he go? Tech, off screen. In front of you, 20 yards. Ressler, there's nobody. Ressler sees the tunnel and jumps down onto the tracks. Interior less car moving, same. Liz weaves through traffic. Cell phone to her ear. Liz on the phone. Assistant Director Howell Cooper, operator off screen. What's your clearance code? Liz, I'm not sure. It's my first day and they haven't issued operated. Without a clearance code, it isn't. Liz hangs up. Dies Ressler. She's sent a voicemail. Liz on the phone. Ressler, call me. The zoo. Someone is gonna hit the zoo. Interior Onion Station, same. Agents show through the station, searching for the bomb. Cooper grabs a little girl with a backpack and turns her around. It's not Beth. He searches the crowd as another agent sees a girl. Whips her around. Again, not Beth. It's a frantic search. Backpacks, dark-haired little girls, and a needle in a haystack. Exterior, the National Zoo, same. The hand of a child is stamped on at the entry. The same penny-sized tattoo Liz saw on Sammy's hand, and a admission stamp. Inside the zoo, Liz pushes past families. Children everywhere. She spots Beth sitting on a bench. The little girl looks terrified. Liz. Beth, remember me? Are you alone? Beth. He said to wait here for my daddy. Liz sees Beth's backpack and carefully unzips it to reveal the bomb. It's a marvel of molded plastic and parallel circuitry. A digital countdown reads 0003 minutes 0013 sec. Liz takes a heart-pounding breath. Reaches for the shoulder trap. Beth throws tears. He says to take it off. Beth unzips her sweater to reveal a tangle of wires wrapped around her torso. The back hook is bobby trapped. Slowly, Liz reaches out. Her phone rings. She jumps. Answer. Red off screen. Whatever you do, don't touch it. Liz. There's less than 3 minutes. I gotta evacuate. Call the bomb. Red off screen. You people will never be there in time, my friend. He's on his way. Liz. Your friend? What? Friend. The call disconnects as we hurl it back to interior subway tunnel. Same. A flashlight beam dances in the dark as Wrestler chases Red into the tunnels. Something falls from Red's pocket before Red slows down. Slumping shoulder. Out of breath. Wrestler. Hands in the air. Wrestler trains his weapon on Red. Picks up the small tin canister Red dropped as the light of a train illuminates the tunnel. Reveal is not Red he's chasing but Samani. He clutches his chest. Lungs falling. Wrestler. Get off the track. Wrestler steps closer. The train is almost upon them. Samani. Tell the general his girl was an unfortunate civilian casualty. He opens his arms as the train evacuates Samani. Wrestler ducks into the nearby alcove, inches from the train. As it passes, he opens Samani's medicine canister and dumps the contents into his palm. Among the people he finds Rest, son of a bitch, blood-crushed ship red carved from his shoulder. Exterior National Zoo, Sam. Liz is on the phone, calling for backup. When she glances at the timer on the bomb, 01 minute, 0016 sec, their fate is all but sealed. Liz looks to Beth. Behind her, she sees an Ukrainian man with a duffel bag emerge through the sea of kids. He's bald, blonde eyebrows. Looks like a thumb. The Ukrainian sits on the bench next to Beth and removes a toolkit from his bag. Liz, who are you? What are you doing? It's like she doesn't have time to not trust him. The Ukrainian barks at Liz in Slavic as he cuts open Beth's backpack with a pair of surgical scissors. Liz, I don't know what you're saying. He motions for them to be still. Liz holds Beth. Watches in disbelief as the Ukrainian works to disseminate the bomb, but Beth tries not to move, but she can't help it. The Ukrainian is frantic, screaming, confusion in a foreign language. Beth cries as Liz sees 0032 sec. This is it. This she finds Beth's eyes. Liz, you know, I was really scared once, too. I was all alone, but I had a secret weapon, tell me. My daddy gave it to me. You want to see my secret weapon? Beth quivers, nods yes. Liz slowly, gently opens her palm to reveal her burn scar. Liz, I never show this to anybody. It's super magical. Super special, like magic. Beth, what does it do? Liz, it's soft and calm, pure motherly instinct. I really feel like she's very calm with the kid. Liz, anytime I feel scared or afraid, I touch it, and it makes all the bad things go away. Makes me brave. Do you want to see if it can make you brave? Beth nods, places her palm in Liz's palm. As she does, Liz wraps her free arm around the girl and closes her eyes. The sound evaporates. Tranquil silence. It's as if the entire world falls away. Nothing else matters until Ukrainian. Usani! Liz opens. I don't know how to read Ukrainian. Liz opens eyes pop open. The Ukrainian throws his arms around Liz, talking a minute, kisses her square on the mouth. Liz, did you stop it? He moves the bomb from the backpack. The countdown clock stopped at sec. I'll collect the exhale as Liz. He stopped it. The Ukrainian placed the device in his duffel bag. Liz, wait. What, wait? What are you? Red off screen. Consider the device his payment. The Ukrainian turns to see Red approaching through the crowd. They embrace. The Ukrainian picks Red up in a full-on bear hug. He then turns and zips his bag, closes Lisa keys, and saunters off into the zoo with a bomb in his duffel bag. Yeah, what just happened? Liz, what? Wait, he can't. That's a biological weapon, Red. He's fascinated with the things, has more use for it than I do, to Beth. Run along now, Dad is here. Beth whips around to see General Reich running toward them, with Wrestler. Surrounded by agents, Beth grabs Liz's hand, looks at the scar. It really is magic. As agents rush in, Red lowers himself to his knees, hands behind his head. Liz, I'm gonna ask you again. I deserve the truth. Did you send some money to kill my husband? Red, we're going to make a great team. FBI agent storm Red. Guns drawn. Wrestler takes him down, but Red's eyes never leave Liz. He smiles as if she has just passed some strange perverted test. Beth, off screen. Daddy! General Reich lowers himself to his knees and Beth jumps into her father's arms. As they embrace, Reich smiles Liz. General Reich, thank you. A weight is lifted. Liz shoulders drop. We hear Cooper off screen. Who is the Ukrainian? Red off screen. His name slips my memory. Interior conference room, FBI day. A review is underway. Red sits across from Liz, Cooper, Wrestler, and team of GOG liaisons. Tempers run hot. Cooper, you gave away a biological weapon. Red, so the bomb is gone. It isn't detonated. The girl's safe. Saman is dead. Frankly, I think all this worked out swimmingly. Wrestler, livid. This was never about Samani. You surrender and infiltrate the FBI to get at the intelligence, to get that weapon. Red. Agent Wrestler, are you suggesting I would surrender myself and use your resources to hunt down Samani and settle a score, steal a biological weapon? The hell of this is part of some larger plot? Flat. I think it's more likely I tried to help in good faith, but that to finish the job on my own because you were too goddamn stupid. Ouch. Resistant, livid. Cooper, I think we're finished. Red, this was fun, let's do it again. Cooper closes his notebook, meeting over, but as the agents begin to gather their things, Red remains seated. Red, no really. Let's do it again. You don't understand, Samani was only the first. Cooper, first what? Name. On the blacklist. Cooper looks around, confused, throws Liz a glance. What's the blacklist? Red, it's why we are all here, of course. My wish list. A list of names I have been cultivating for over 25 years. Politicians, mobsters, hackers, and spies. Wrestler, we have our own list. Red, please, Wrestler, we all know your top 10 is little more than a publicity campaign. Junior high bullies at best. I'm talking about the criminals who matter. The men I've spent my life protecting. Ones you can't find because you don't know they exist. Samani was a small fish. I'm a bab. But if you want the whales on my list, you gotta play by my rules. Cooper sits intrigued. Liz lingers. Red. 1. I never stay in the same location 2 nights in a row. 2. I want security. I have already vetted a list of 24 Secret Service agents. Pick 2 from the list. 3. I want an RFID tag embedded in my neck, not that garbage from Warship you stuck in my arm. I want the DARPA tested, fully equipped 8mm tag. 4. Whatever I tell you falls under an immunity package that I negotiate myself, and initially, most importantly, flat. I speak only with Elizabeth Keane. The room turns to Liz in the doorway, but she is gone. Interior hospital hallway, day. Cooper stands with Liz outside Tom's room. Cooper, do you understand? We have one of the most dangerous criminals in the history of this engine in our possession. Cooper, imagine what he could provide. The kind of access the FBI, CIA, and NSA could only dream of. Liz, the deal's in the place, but he will only talk to you. Liz, then maybe you should have checked with me before you cut the deal. Liz walks off. Has a dying husband to tend to. Interior, Liz and Tom's brownstone same. Liz is on her hands and knees trying to scrub Tom's blood out of this carpet. She sits back, looks at the mess. She wants this hideous reminder of her life for good, so we cut to later. The furniture is shoved aside and Liz is ripping back the carpet with a claw hammer. Going mad, she pulls back a swat, but stop. Then she sees a series of cuts in the subfloor, boards that have been removed and replaced. It's a hiding place. She rushes the hammer to pry up the boards to reveal a large duffel bag. At the kitchen table, Liz sits in silence, staring at the bag, heart in her throat. She finally finds the courage to unzip the bag to discover bundles of cash, lots of them, several $100s worth. Liz sits thunderstruck. She reaches into the side pocket of the duffel bag, where she finds a Bull MF pistol. She holds the gun in her fist. A sick, drunken feeling washes over Liz as she reaches back into the pocket and removes a bundle of passports, 12 of them, each with a different name and nationality, even one with a photo of her husband Tom. Liz trembles. Red was right. The man she has come to love is an imposter. That eerie, drunken feeling carries us to Interior Hospital Day. The tubes are gone, but Tom is still unconscious. Liz sits at his side, betrayed, considered the man she thought she loved. Tom of screen. Was I dreaming? My God. This I remember from the pilot, though, when I watched it. Liz springs up. She sees Tom staring up at her. She looks into the gaze of his imposter, totally paralyzed. Liz, dreaming of what? Tom, are we really gonna have a baby? Everything Liz is holding inside begins to crumble. The tears come fast, her world spinning. She fakes a smile and clutches her right hand into a fist, nervously running her fingers against the skin of her palm until we come to Interior Black Site Prison Unknown. Armed soldiers escort Liz through a series of security checkpoints into the bowels of an anonymous ship. She carries herself with a sense of purpose, a fire in her belly. Liz is shown through a doorway and into a prison cell. Red steps forward, out of the shadows. That soft smile. Red, you have discovered something about your beloved husband, haven't you, Lizzie? She snaps back. Liz, my name's Liz, not Lizzie. To you, I'm Agent Sheen. Now, let me tell you how this is gonna work. I ask the questions, you answer. Screw with me and I walk. Starting right now. There are no more games, no more secrets. Fearless, I want the truth. Red, I'm here to help you find it. I want the truth. Red, I'm here to help you find it. She stares at Red. Into the unknown. Liz, tell me about the blacklist. Cut to black. The end. Whew. What an act. So intense. I mean, that cliffhanger with finding out Tom is not who he says he is. And that Reddington has the blacklist and that he tricked them so they got Samani. Well, Samani died. They got the girl back, the bomb. There was just so much stuff happening that was really intense. And it was a really good act where all the puzzle pieces came together. Not really, because, I mean, Red is Red and he has all those stuff carrying around. You still have so much questions. And that's the thing with the pilot. You really want to create questions so that you want to keep on watching the next episode and the series. Because this is like selling in the story. And I think they created so many questions here. Like, why does Reddington want to only speak with Liz? What does he know about her husband? What secrets does her husband have? And what's the connection with her husband and Reddington? For some, if there is a connection. There's so many questions I have now, and I remember watching this when I watched it for the first time. I was so hooked because it was really intense. You want to see what's happening, with all these characters. So it's a great pilot for sure. Okay, so this act is like 12 pages. It's a very long act, but there's so much stuff happening. And I looked at it. If you go to page 6, which is in the middle, it's when they find the bomb on the girl. So that's a really like false victory, like false defeat. I mean, because then like, oh, are they gonna survive? Or are they gonna get the bomb out? It's a big turning point. And at the end, we get it cliffhanger with Tom, and that Reddington has a blacklist, and Liz is like, okay, tell me about the blacklist, and I want to know what my husband is hiding, pretty much. And I mean, Reddington has pretty much set this up, because he make sure they get Samani, and I mean Samani dies, but because he doesn't want to get caught because he's dying anyway. So I mean, there's so many turning points, and like, are they gonna figure out the bomb? What's gonna happen with Reddington? What's gonna happen with her husband? Is he gonna survive? And then at the end, he's speaking again and talking. So very good act, and a very good pilot, I must say, because each act had so many different turning points and cliffhangers, and the more I read, the more I got into it, and each act, like, the pace was faster and faster and faster, and I think that's great, because that keeps you interested and hooked, and that you want to keep on reading. Great job, the writer. I really loved the pilot when I watched it and when I read it. Anyway, I think that's it for this series of the pilot of the Blacklist. And if you would like to add a comment below, I would be super happy. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.